I believe to understand the results that we're getting, you have to look at the man behind it. You have to look at Coach Donovan. You have to look at what he's been able to instill in us.
The soul of our team is the amount of time these guys have spent with each other, and we've spent with each other, in really getting to know each other better. And I think that this group, they've all accepted each other for who they are as people, and they all care about each other for who they are as people.
Jake the Snake, that guy, he is one of the most impressive guys I've ever met.
Every day, 3 o'clock, there was this kid sitting up on the second floor balcony overlooking practice. You know, we kind of made him a manager. He wanted to be a part of it. He washed practice jerseys. He swept the floor. He did whatever he could to help. Then one day we had a couple injuries, and we kind of threw him in practice a little bit, and he was pretty good. I think one of the things that's happened is a lot of people forget earlier this year when we had injuries and guys that were missing from our team. He played significant minutes for our team.
We have guys who genuinely care about each other in the game of basketball, and I feel like we're dedicated to doing little things as far as hustle plays, 50-50 balls, all the things that don't show up on a stat sheet. I feel like each and every one of us are committed to doing, and we feel like we should do them.
You know, to have your oldest son with you and be a part of all of this, for me, has been really, really special. You know, every single day, you know, I walk down on that court, he's there. In every plane trip, every road trip, you know, he's there. You know, he's there on the bench in the locker room. And
I know there's a lot of people around college basketball that leave early nowadays, and especially with one and dones. But there's something special to me about what us four guys have been able to do here, and it's just fun to see how far we've come.
And for a guy like Casey Patric that didn't play a lot, you know, his freshman year, he stuck with the process and kept battling and battling and battling. Has had an incredible senior year. You know, Patric Young as a sophomore moves into a starting role, and it's a lot more demanding than he thought it was, and it was really, really a struggle for him, but he kept battling and fighting and got better. You know, Scottie Wilbekin being a role player his first couple years and playing behind some very good players, kind of just kept battling, fighting, and getting better. You know, the same thing with Wilbekin, and I mean, those guys have stayed the course. You know, I think in life, when you look back on it, you realize the greatest growth and the greatest jump you make in your life is when you come out of a difficult situation. And these guys have all had ups and downs, but I think it's helped them become better, and they have some things that they can look back on that will help them in the future when they go through difficult situations.
Of course, I was depressed sometimes, but I think I had a will, you know, to get better, and every one of those guys had the same will and determination.
You know, they have an opportunity because they are visible to make an impact in the community. I would say that a lot of our guys have taken the initiative on their own to even take it a step further. And I know most of our players have gotten very, very involved in so many different schools around Gainesville and spending time with a lot of different kids and mentoring kids. And, you know, I'm really proud of them for doing that.
I just realized that as a college athlete, you have so much impact on people, you don't even realize it. So I really encourage everybody to just go out there and just do things for others.
I think the one thing about our guys, and especially our seniors that have been here, they love college. They've loved the experience. Patric in particular has had the opportunity to leave and go to the NBA. He's really had to make a decision all 4 years he's been here.
After every year, I just would reflect on that year and just say to myself, am I ready for giving up this time up? And every year the answer to that question is no, I'm not ready to give that up. I want to have a senior night. I want to be able to win a national championship. I want to go out with these guys. I want to be able to spend as much time with as I can, because for the rest of the history of college basketball, Patric Young, Wilbekin, Scottie Wilbekin, and Casey Patric will never be on a basketball team ever again, and I wanted to, you know, just be a part of that as long as I could.